What's going on, guys? Again, it's DeAndre All Clean Power Wash. We got a commercial wash today, so let's jump right into it because it is hot out here. We got the receiving area. Look how nasty this bad boy is. You can tell these guys take a lot of breaks out here, but that's okay because we got the F9 lineup today, right? We got the Double Eagle, we got the F9 Bark, we got the F9 Groundskeeper, and we got the Gold Assassin. So we're gonna be hitting different areas, different surfaces on this property today and seeing what it's got. We at the back here, you can tell they got just crap everywhere, right? But that's okay. As you can tell, this over here, looks like somebody have been changing their oil out here. So we're gonna be hitting this with some Gold Assassin. It should take care of this knot with no issues. Over here by this blue dumpster, it smelled like 40 foots was in this thing. It smelled disgusting. I hate dumpster pads. I don't even know what that is, but also it's important to identify new concrete. You do not want to run a surface cleaner across this bad boy. I'm gonna treat it and I'm gonna soft wash it, hit it with a J-rod, something very gentle. These tire marks, we're going to be taking care of these bad boys today. We're going to be hitting those bad boys with Double Eagle. We're also going to be using Gold Assassin for these oil stains, but also Double Eagle is really good for removing tire marks. I just had a customer had a conflict with his neighbor, and the neighbor said he wouldn't press charges if he removed the tire marks. Went out there, $225, 10 minutes out of there, Double Eagle did his thing. Same thing over here, you got the propane cages. Over time they sit there when it rains. Obviously that moisture gets under there, rusts the bottom of it out, the bottom of those cages out, and just stain the concrete, right? You just rust and everything. We're gonna be hitting this bad boy with some F9 Bark. And of course in front of the door, we're gonna be busting out the F9 Groundskeeper. Throughout the sidewalk over here, maybe a little Groundskeeper, but the majority of everything, we're just gonna hit this with Gold Assassin. Gold Assassin, Gold Assassin, Gold Assassin. All that stuff in there. Got some new concrete up here as well, as you can tell. And here we got the Double Eagle down, letting it get some dwell time in. We got some Gold Assassin down, letting it get some dwell time in. Again, we always tell them save 70 to 80%. We like to under promise and over deliver, but we never tell them we're gonna remove these things 100%. Because you just never know. So. All this stuff right here. So let it sit, and we're just hoping it's gonna pull up out of there once we start running the surface cleaner over after some dwell time. Right now I'm just throwing down some surfactant. Not a lot, like I said, majority of this, other chems are gonna have to take care of it. But there is a little bit of debris of dirt there, so just like I said, 1.5%. And here we are. Got that surface cleaner. Luckily there's a drain at the end of this ramp, so that was great. Didn't have to worry about running through a pool of water. This thing was draining nicely. As you can see on the walls there from the fence posts, there's rust running down the side of the walls. General manager basically said that he is not concerned about that at all. So we didn't worry about it, but F9 Bark would have took care of that real nice. They reached out to us, to a couple companies for a bid. Again, a job this small, we just basically bid based on one truck. Our goal is $2,500 per truck, and we calculated some chemicals, which got us somewhere roughly around $3,700 or something like that is what we got for this job, somewhere in there. So that's kind of how we like to do our bids on these smaller commercial jobs. Instead of going out there doing square footage on the concrete or whatever, just figure out how many trucks you're gonna send out there and what's your goal to make that day per truck. And that's how we won this bid. This job roughly took me about 6 hours. It was weird. They let me come out there for a portion of the day, but I was not allowed to move up front until 10 p.m. until they closed. It kind of sucked because the general manager said he was going to leave the lights on in front for me, and he said he would get with the assistant general manager to do that. That did not happen. Luckily, I keep a headlamp in my truck at all times for these type of situations. So it worked out all right though. Right now it's got that turbo nozzle. I'm just cutting in what I was not able to get to with the surface cleaner. Same thing with this dumpster pad. Just working my way around the turbo nozzle. It had quite a bit of buildup up under it, but this pad actually wasn't bad at all. The worst pad was over there by that blue dumpster that smelled horrible. But I think this was more like some sort of recycling rollback dumpster. Again, this slab right here, hit it with groundskeeper. I mean, this thing turned out real well. Again, these guys take a lot of breaks back here. Cigarette smoke and food, candy, they just throw out here, and it's just, over time it just gets nasty. If you worked at a restaurant at any time, you know what the back of a store looks like. So, but it turned out real good. You guys remember what it looked like in the beginning? All those stains everywhere. Man, that groundskeeper killed it. It just turned out so good. And here we're back around here working around these pallets. This is where it stinks at over here. Yeah, it stinks so freaking bad. But it's whatever, man. That's what they say. It's the smell of money. So it is what it is. Sometimes you show up, you forget you're just the help. You're still the help. You're hired help. That's how they see you. They don't care what you show up in. You're the help. Clean that crap up. It's all good. It's good stuff. Yeah, but they really didn't know how to quote this. They didn't really know how to tell me what they wanted clean. So honestly, I went back there. I'm just kind of guessing, really. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only cleaning what I really want to clean, what looks dirty. But anyway, they were super happy with it. I did the best I could. I think they were just that smell back there. They just didn't know what to target. Once they just wanted the smell going. So they're just like, clean everything, clean it all. Sure, no problem. As you can tell, that little link that popped up right there, I get a lot of questions. Hey man, start a Facebook page. Well, that's All Clean Under Pressure. It's a Facebook group. Again, it's to empower, like-minded entrepreneurs and power washers like ourselves to become even better leaders within our companies. And, like I said, whether it's the veterans or the beginners, man, like, let's just create I'm just trying to create an environment that, with good vibes, man. Not worried about the trolls. We're not going to worry about them. They get in there trolling. We know we can just kick them out. This is not what this group is about, man. This is about empowering one another, how to get to the next level, or just how to just get started, right? There's a lot of knowledge out there. There's a lot of guys in this industry with so much experience that's been out there power washing longer than some of us been alive. So we can create an environment for them to come in and just, share some of this knowledge. Man, like, you can't pay for that anywhere else, So that's what I'm trying to do, man. Just create an environment for good vibes, and let people share some of their biggest jobs, right? Some of their smallest jobs, some of their biggest screw ups. You know what I mean? Like, so let's just share it all. But anyway, let's jump back into it. Yeah, this turned out pretty good. Look at this loading dock, man. Again, under promise, over deliver. Didn't get them out 100%, but good enough for me, good enough for the customer. Right here, you can tell the general manager sent some of their guys out here to power wash before they bring us out here, and they etched the concrete because it's too new. This is kind of the stuff you want to get documented before you actually do the cleaning, so you're not held liable for this stuff. So this is some of the stuff you look for. because commercial properties, they'll go directly for your insurance. Right here is where the propane cages used to sit. Again, obviously when it rains, moisture get into those cages and they'll just rust out, stain the concrete, but we're gonna be taking care of this with some F9 bark. Should turn out pretty good. You guys will see. But if you've ever done work at night, again, it's after 10 o'clock. You can see the lights on right there. Eventually they're gonna go off. But it's super peaceful, but you'll find yourself in some of the most weirdest conversations with people coming through there. You know, one guy asked for, 42 cents. I'm not sure why 42 cents. I had another guy ask me for some water. I filled this cup up with my pressure line. You're thirsty. I get it. It's whatever. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I really enjoy working. I wish I could do majority of my jobs at night. That's one thing I like about commercial work. You can work outside of business hours, I do get a lot of requests. We will be posting more commercial jobs coming up. We do a lot of residential. That is our bread and butter. Residential and equipment building. I know Brian Gear is about to be jumping on here pretty soon as well, doing some troubleshooting on some of the skids and some of the trailers and stuff like that. So we got a lot of equipment out there. People, beginners and having some issues troubleshooting some of their equipment. So Brian's got a pretty good plan in place to start pushing some of that material out to help these guys. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming to this page soon. We got Sean at Social Media Pros is about to do his thing with this thing. So yeah, it's probably gonna go from just a guy like me to like, man, this is beyond professional. This is looking good. So, but we'll see. Like I said, man, our goal is just to provide great content to our subscribers and so to our followers, and hopefully the content is beneficial, that you can get something from it. So, but anyhow, just got the ball valve running right here. My main concern is man, that is like fresh asphalt. That's the thing is about commercial work. You start using these chemicals and that runoff start going across the asphalt, it will stain the crap out of it. And trust me, like, that's my concern. I don't want to get a call in the morning like, dude, you destroyed our asphalt. There's white stains running all the way across it to the drain. So make sure you rinse the crap out of that asphalt. Pre-soak it, and before you, in between, just keep it wet. Keep it rinsed, man. Keep it rinsed, because this is a big parking lot. Yeah, right here, this is where the propane cage is sitting at. I'm just kind of ball valve trying to make sure that I get as much as I can of that rust up. But also, like, I really don't want to rinse it too well because I'm afraid that crap's going to go rolling across the parking lot and I don't get it all and jack up that fresh asphalt. But that side I've done. Obviously, this side I hadn't did yet. You can see the difference where the rust was and where it's gone. But yeah, Sprouts Farmers Market. It's like some, I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys have a Lidl anywhere in the country. We have Lidl's here. It's kind of like an Aldi's, but this is like the Lidl Aldi had a baby, but it's organic. So I went in there to get a Snickers bar. Don't exist. Skittles don't exist. Funyuns don't exist. I was like, what is this place, man? I came out there with a bag of water and some watermelon licorice. It tastes like crap. But I ate it. Yeah. So, but yeah, the front of the store, I hit it with 1.5%. It wasn't too bad. 1.5%. Cleaned it up pretty good. Yeah, some of the also guys too that's out there running and even in the shop, they're requesting to be in the video. So here pretty soon, you'll probably see some other guys on here also, me running with a team instead of just by myself. I normally run by myself, but yeah, we got some guys that are out there getting it done. Yeah, I'm rinsing these windows off. Again, I hit them with a 1.5%, but I'm gonna come back through here with a water fed pole just to give it that nice finished touch, that spot-free rinse. So when the general manager shows up and he parks his car and he walks up, that's the first thing I want him to focus on, is how clean these windows are. If he don't see any water spots on there and says, man, these things look like a mirror, he's gonna assume everything else is a mirror, everything's clean. So that's my goal. And that headlamp's awesome. It's rechargeable. I got it off of Amazon. It's like 2 of them for like 19 bucks. Look at that thing. She bright. Well, that's where the rest was right there. Right now, I still have it dwelling at this moment on that side. I hadn't rinsed it off yet. I'm just letting that bark get in there and finish up doing this thing. It's getting there though. She's getting more transparent as I'm talking right now. But yeah, there's that water fed pole. You know, we got to turn those bad boys into mirrors. Woo! But as you can tell, I got 275 gallons of water right here, and I'm just dumping it all, making sure I rinse that parking lot really, really well. Man, you know, I'm pulling up, making sure I rinse. I don't want to leave any chemicals on that bad boy, especially bark products or F9 products. But again, follow the Facebook group there. You guys can ask me anything. You can post, you know, anything you want to share. But again, let's just create a good community, man, a good vibe community. Let's share what we got going on the daily basis, man. Let's help one another. Let's empower one another. Let's grow together. Really looking forward to it. Again, as always, I really appreciate you guys for watching the video. And again, stay tuned. We got a lot coming to the channel. Yep, that rust is gone. A little bit of chemical still laying there, the white powder stuff, but all in all, she turned out good. The parking lot's not streaked up. So thanks again.